I am a realist, like, because not only like I get like people are just like crazy about why she should be doing this and they should be doing that. If she's so great, this team, like it's still a team game, people. I'm rooting for Caitlin because I've been in that seat before. I've walked that road before. I hope she kills. I hope Aaliyah Boston does amazing. It's going to be great for her because she's a great talent. She seems like a great gal, and I hope she turns that franchise around to where Tamika Catchings had it at one point.
LeBron James just went off on Sheryl Swoopes, and you won't believe why. It's all about Caitlin Clark and some crazy locker room drama. But here's the thing, is there any truth to what Swoopes is saying, or is she just trying to stir up trouble? Remember when everyone was cheering for Caitlin Clark? Well, Sheryl Swoopes just flipped the script. Her claims about the Fever locker room are so wild, you'll wonder if we're still talking about the same rising star. Swoopes dropped a bombshell on Gil's Arena podcast that's got everyone talking. She claimed that several players in the Indiana Fever locker room want to leave because of Caitlin Clark. Yeah, you heard that right. Swoopes said, there's a lot of other siege going on, that other Fever players are like, this ain't where I want to be. That's a pretty heavy accusation, especially about a rookie who hasn't even played her first WNBA game yet. But here's the thing, this isn't the first time Swoopes has taken shots at Clark. Back in January, she downplayed Clark's incredible achievement of breaking Kelsey Plum's NCAA scoring record. Swoopes suggested that Clark's success wasn't as impressive because it took her 5 seasons compared to Plum's 4. Talk about throwing shade.
This isn't just for Caitlin, but you asked me about Caitlin. If you're going to break a record, to me, if it's legitimate, you have to break that record in the same amount of time that that player set it. Yeah, that'll go in the record books as Caitlin Clark is the all-time, whatever it is. I don't even know what the number is, but that's the way it'll be. And I don't think it should be.
Now, let's think about what these accusations could mean for Clark and the Fever. If there's any truth to Swoopes' claims, it could seriously mess with team chemistry. Imagine being Clark, walking into that locker room for the first time, knowing that some of your teammates might not want you there. That's gotta be tough, right? But here's where things get interesting. Swoopes didn't provide any evidence to back up her claims. No names, no specific incidents, nothing. It's just her word against, well, everyone else's. And given her history of criticizing Clark, fans are starting to question Swoopes' motives. Is she just stirring up drama, or is there something real going on behind the scenes? Just when the Fever fans thought things couldn't get more heated, a surprise player entered the game. Why would LeBron James, the king of the NBA, suddenly step onto the WNBA court? His unexpected move might just change everything for Caitlin Clark and the Fever. LeBron didn't just dip his toes in this drama, he dove in head first.
The one thing that I love that she's bringing to her sport, more people want to watch. More people want to tune in. That should be celebrated in its own right. From anyone that's, in sports that's flown commercial or flown, charter, Caitlin Clark is the reason why a lot of great things is going to happen for the WNBA.
The NBA superstar came out swinging in defense of Caitlin Clark, and let me tell you, his words packed a punch. He couldn't stop raving about Clark's game, praising her vision, spirit, and how infectious she is on the court. It's like he's seen the future of basketball, and it's wearing a Fever jersey. But LeBron didn't stop there. He's got big dreams for the Indiana Fever, and he's not shy about sharing them. Get this, he said, the Fever are going to be a really good team, and not too long from now. That's some serious hype coming from one of the greatest players of all time. Now, you might be wondering, why does LeBron's opinion matter so much? Well, think about it. This is LeBron James we're talking about, the face of the NBA. When he speaks, the basketball world listens. His stamp of approval isn't just a pat on the back. It's like getting knighted in the basketball kingdom.
How much more experience that gives you over other players coming in, right? So people say, dang, like he or she's killing them, but you have a 25-year-old playing against a 20-year-old. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it's not to take anything away from what she's done, but if you're talking about breaking records, then if this player did it in this amount of time, then you should do it in that same amount of time.
LeBron jumping into this mess is a game changer. It's like he grabbed the negative narrative about Clark and dunked it into the trash. Suddenly, we're not talking about locker room drama anymore. We're talking about Clark's potential to revolutionize the game. It's like LeBron hit the reset button on this whole situation. You know what's wild? LeBron's never even played with Clark. He's basing all this praise on what he's seen from afar. That's how impressive Clark's game is. She's got the king of basketball singing her praises before she's even stepped onto a WNBA court.
My advice to Caitlin, and my advice to anyone that comes in with this, this level of like notoriety, put your blinders on, go to work, show up to work, punch your clock in, prepare yourself, work on your game, work on your craft, because everybody is looking for you to say anything and they're gonna splice it and cut it and make it a negative thing.
This isn't just about defending a rookie. LeBron's words carry weight. He's showing the whole world that he believes in Clark and the Fever's future. It's like he's daring anyone to doubt her now. Can you imagine the boost this gives Clark's confidence? Walking into that locker room knowing LeBron James has your back, that's priceless. LeBron's support is reshaping how we're looking at this whole situation. It's not about drama anymore. It's about potential. It's about the future of basketball. LeBron sees something special in Clark, and he wants everyone else to see it too. He's turning what could have been a scandal into a story about supporting young talent and believing in the next generation. You know what's wild about this whole Caitlin Clark situation? It's not just about one rookie anymore. This drama is exposing a massive rift in the WNBA that could change women's basketball forever. We're talking veterans versus rookies, tradition versus innovation. It's a full-on battle for the soul of the league.
My teammates, for sure. There's video evidence of my teammates basically saying like, he's not ready, all this hype, we've been here, all this, so my own teammates that I had to like be on the floor with, practicing with, on the planes with, like you said, you don't say hate, but just like animosity, like towards me and what I could provide.
Let's break it down. Swoops drops this bomb about Clark causing locker room issues, and suddenly everyone's taking sides. But here's the thing, this isn't just about Clark. It's about every rookie who's ever stepped into a pro locker room and felt the pressure to prove themselves. Imagine being in Clark's shoes right now. You're coming into the league with all this hype, and before you even play your first game, you've got a legend like Swoops throwing shade. That's gotta be tough, right? But it's not just Clark. Every rookie faces this challenge of gaining respect from the vets. And let's talk about those vets for a second. Some of them, like Swoops, might feel threatened by all these new stars coming in. They've worked hard to build the league, and now they're seeing these young guns getting all the attention. It's like they're fighting to protect their legacy. But here's where it gets really interesting. The public and the media play a huge role in this drama. Think about it. The way we talk about these players can make or break their careers. 1 minute, Clark's the golden girl of college basketball. The next, she's being accused of causing locker room drama. That's the power of public perception, and it's shaping how Clark's teammates might view her before she even steps on the court. LeBron jumping in to defend Clark? That's huge. It's like he's saying, hey, let's give these rookies a chance before we start judging them. But it also shows how much pressure there is on these young players. They need superstars from other leagues to stand up for them. This whole situation is exposing a bigger issue in sports. It's this constant tug of war between tradition and innovation. The old guard wants to protect what they've built, but the new stars want to shake things up and make their mark. And guess what? Neither side is entirely right or wrong.